Sit up here and your job is to play games. But play with something safe, man. Don't play with me.
What it is for you in the dungeon with your boy K the fuck I ask, and all I ask you do is feed me 50K. Now look, I did that backwards. I've been fucking up all day. But you know what my drift. Feed me 50K subs, chat. We need them subs. Tap into the dungeon right now. You in the dungeon with your boy K the fuck I ask. And today we tapping into Silento. And how this boy fall off like that? He went from whipping and then to let's tap in and see where this shit go.
In 2015, a
That
17-year-old
was a
high
banger
school
too,
student
chat.
from Atlanta, Georgia, named Richard Lamar Ricky Hawk, better known as Silento, burst onto the global stage with a song that defined a generation. Watch Me, Whip Nay Nay.
How many of y'all know that that song was meant to say something else, but the producers and the label was like, ooh, no, we gotta make this for everybody.
The track was an infectious blend of catchy beats and simple dance moves, designed to get people moving and smiling. Silento's goal was clear. He wanted to create something fun, universal, and accessible. As he said in a 2015 interview, people will be dancing and smiling all around the world for the next 30 years whenever my
For the
song gets
next
played.
30.
Arab Emirates. He was booked for shows in Alan and Abu Dhabi, but failed to perform, leading to a dispute with event organizer Mackey Entertainment. The promoter, Maki Taj El Sir Abdel Halim, sued Silento for $81,500 to recover
That's a
performance
lot,
fees,
chat.
travel, and marketing costs.
No
The
back
UAE
ends.
court ordered Silento to pay and imposed a travel ban, forcing him to surrender his passport.
Damn.
Silento's Middle East
They was treat him like a stepchild, like he did something bad, like like come on. The promoters effed him on that one, chat. That's all I'm saying.
representative, Jenna Kadum, disputed the claims, alleging the promoter didn't fulfill their end of the deal. Silento took to Twitter, posting a fundraiser link titled Free Silento to raise money to return to the U.S.
Free my man.
The incident, while resolved, was a warning sign of things to come.
Ooh.
In 2020, Silento
He looking like a bad crackhead right there, chat. Ooh. And then he had one of them good bags. Like, that's crazy.
Silento's legal troubles escalated. On August 28th, he was arrested in Santa Ana, California for felony domestic violence after allegedly inflicting corporal injury on a spouse or cohabitant. He was released on bond the same day, but the incident sparked rumors online,
Stop
with
showing
some
that.
claiming his girlfriend leaked private photos of him, though these claims remain unverified. The very next day, Silento was arrested again in Los Angeles after entering a random home while wielding a hatchet, reportedly looking for his girlfriend.
See, I'm not trolling, chat, but one thing I hate is when people go clout chasing and then it go wrong. And they're like, damn, he crazy. Why he post that? He gonna say Shorty did it. No, he was clout chasing and it went wrong, chat.
Homeowners, including children, were terrified, but one resident used a gun to intervene. Silento's friend arrived, clarifying he was at the wrong house.
That's crazy.
But police arrested him on 2 counts of assault with a deadly weapon. He posted $105,000 bail and was released. 2 months later, Silento was arrested in DeKalb County, Georgia, for driving 143 miles per hour in a white BMW. He claimed he was fleeing fans and argued, "I'm not a regular person," but was charged with speeding, reckless driving, failure to maintain lane, and improper stopping. These incidents painted a picture of a young man spiraling out of control, with mental health issues and fame colliding in danger.
Bruh pulled over and said, I'm not a regular person. So what are you, a superhero? He was going off that good bag, chat. I'm telling you. Tap into the dungeon right now. Subscribe to the channel. Like the channel. Follow you on them tags you see on the screen. Like it. It get me around YouTube and help me in the algorithm. Let's go.
Ways, the tragic turning point. On
We on the
January
race.
21st, 2021,
50K.
Silento's life took a devastating turn. Police in DeKalb County, Georgia, responded to reports of gunshots in a residential area. They found 34-year-old Frederick Rooks, Silento's cousin, bleeding in the street from gunshot wounds to the face
I
and
thought they was
leg.
gonna say him.
Rooks was pronounced dead at the scene. Security footage captured several cars fleeing the area and at least one gunshot near Rooks's body. Detectives recovered 8 bullet casings, but initially had no clear suspect. Soon after, police identified Silento as the primary suspect. He was arrested and charged with murder, with authorities later matching bullet casings from the
Time out. When they first said they heard gunshots at a resident, I'm thinking it was him, Silento. Now they say he the prime suspect in his own cousin body. Ooh. That man just gave him one. That's the tap in right now, chat. It's getting deep.
scene to a firearm in his possession. Silento confessed to the shooting, though the motive remained unclear. The DeKalb County Police Department announced his arrest on Twitter, stating, Ricky Hawk, 23, was arrested for the murder of his cousin Frederick Rooks, 34. The
That's
news shocked
crazy,
fans
Chad.
who knew Silento as the cheerful teen behind Watch Me. Chanel Hudson, Silento's publicist, issued a statement on Instagram. Please send my client Silento some positive vibrations. Over the past several years, Ricky has been suffering immensely from a series of mental health illnesses. We will continue in his efforts of treatment, but we ask the public uplift him and his family in immediate prayer and positive energy. Hudson expressed hope that the case would resolve favorably, emphasizing Silento's humanity and her belief that the evidence against him was shaky. She also highlighted his struggles with anxiety and depression, noting his inconsistent efforts to seek treatment.
Why every time something happens, that's the first thing people go to. But anxiety and depression is a real deep, is deep. And if you don't have it, you can't speak on it. So coping with that, living with that, if the young man really was, I can see it. But if he just used it to get out of this case, which he probably is, you can't use that one because they can see right through you. Like, them doctors, them psychiatrists, whew, they see right through that.
Treatment, the legal battle, and mental health defense. In February 2021, Silento was formally charged with malice murder and felony murder. By August, a DeKalb County grand jury indicted him on 4 counts: malice murder, felony murder, aggravated assault, and possession of a firearm during a felony. His legal team argued that his
That
mental
boy
health struggles,
cooked.
including a possible bipolar disorder diagnosis, played a significant role in his actions. At a June 2021 court hearing, a judge reviewed Silento's mental health history and deemed him a danger to society, denying bond. Prosecutors noted that Silento's grandparents supported his continued detention, fearing he was a threat to himself and others. Silento remained in DeKalb County Jail awaiting trial, which was delayed multiple times. His defense team worked to build a case around his mental health, hoping to mitigate the charges. Hudson continued to advocate for him, emphasizing his struggles and the need for empathy. In a 2021 interview, she said, "No matter what his charges are, he's a human being, and it doesn't cost anything to pray for him and his family." She also revealed that Silento was likely writing about his experiences in jail, channeling his pain into creativity. As the case progressed, Silento's story became a cautionary tale about the pressures of fame, untreated mental health issues, and the consequences of destructive behavior. Fans grappled with the contrast between the joyful teen who created a global dance craze and the troubled young man facing life in prison.
It's in life.
The 2025 sentencing. On June 11, 2025, Silento's legal saga reached a pivotal moment. In a DeKalb County courtroom, the 27-year-old rapper, now known as Ricky Lamar Hawk, pleaded guilty but mentally ill to charges related to the 2021 shooting of his cousin, Frederick Rooks. As part of a plea deal, the original malice murder charge was reduced to voluntary manslaughter. Silento also pleaded guilty to aggravated assault, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, and concealing the death of another. A felony murder charge was dropped. Silento was sentenced to 30 years in prison.
He copped out and pleaded and still got 30 years in prison. See, it do not pay to cop out. Even though he was guilty, he should have still fought it. Yeah, he probably he was cooked either way. Cause if he'd went to court and tried to try it, he probably got 120 years. Ooh. But pleading to 30 years, God damn. But he was 27. Sure, they're gonna be like 77 when they come home. God damn. Ain't gonna be whipping in their name no more. Tap into the dungeon right now, chat. Hit me with a like, subscribe to the channel. We gonna do it right this time. Feed me 50K subs, chat. We need them subs. Tap in. Using the dungeon with your boy K the fuck I ask. Let's go.